angels can interact with other people's angels. Now, our problem with this is that we don't see them all the time. And so we don't believe that they're there. And I don't know why the Lord has me here today with this, but I'm going to stay on it for a minute. I want to give y'all an example real quick. Do you not know that in the early 1800s, that if you washed your hands as a doctor, believing that germs could be contaminated or transferred from filth of you not washing your hands, do you know that there was a time in the early 1800s where doctors considered that to be superstitious and you could lose your doctor's degree? Why? Because they didn't believe in bacteria. Why? Because they couldn't see bacteria. Did y'all hear what I said? But all that time of them not doing that, they were transferring bacteria and actually killing some of their patients. So just because you can't see something does not mean it's not there. Because how does the scriptures tell us to determine even the character of a true and a false prophet? It says this: we should watch the fruit. So ultimately, what happened? Doctors like even Nostradamus. Nostradamus was a French physician, and he actually would wash his hands because he understood that there was something beyond what his eyes could see that was transferred, especially through uncleanliness, right? So I'm saying this as an example to kind of illustrate that the spirit world is the same way, all right? So when you're dealing with the angelic reality, even though you can't see or hear them, they are still there. And that's why sometimes when you connect with certain people and you see them, you just feel like, hey, off the bat, I resonate with this person. And then later, as you spend more time with them, you realize that you have a lot in common. But your spirit testified to them and affirmed it confirmed them before your flesh. A lot of times that's because you have recognition by discerning spirits, but it's also because angels come together with other angels and people and they resonate. Okay? So you have to understand that. This is how a lot of times when you have prophetic individuals, they're having communication between different angels and also demons, right? So we have to understand that there's a world going on behind the scenes and we don't see it and we don't hear it, but we can pick up on it different ways. Sometimes it's by instinct. Sometimes it's by your intuition. Sometimes it's by you recognizing a person's character. Sometimes you don't even understand why it is. But what happens is oftentimes angels that we carry are communicating with other angels and they're giving us a sensation about the fruit of this communication.